Hello and welcome back to another episode of Weird and Stupid History. In this episode we're going to be taking a look at Die Glocke, otherwise known as the Nazi bell. There's many different theories surrounding it, however my personal theory about it being Hitler's personal bell for when he wanted to summon the maids may not actually be correct. So if we're going to go and take a look at Die Glocke, we'll need to figure out its origins, and let's head over there now to the Polish Owl Mountains. The Polish Owl Mountains are, as you could expect, in Poland. They're in the southwestern part of Poland with its border with Czechia, or the Czech Republic, depending which way around you want to say it. Now, underneath these picturesque and probably very nice hiking walks, there are actually 7 Nazi facilities. And if you think I'm going to pronounce all of these names, you're sorely mistaken, because I'm not going to do that. Now, these facilities were never actually completed. You can still go there, some of them have even been turned into museums, but none were completed and most have fallen into complete disrepair, apart from 1 or 2 that, as I said, got turned into museums. However, there's one particular one that has led some people to have some theories about it, and that is the site Sokolek. I believe I'm pronouncing that right, I could be completely wrong. The Sokolek site has led to some interesting theories due to its large concrete framework found in the middle of it, known as the henge. Not the hinge as I thought it was originally pronounced. But then again, I am a bit of an idiot. Now, the Glocke was first made known by a SS officer known as Jacob Sporenberg, when he was interrogated in both UK and Poland, apparently on some sort of joint interrogation project of the SS. Which, actually, now I think about it, might actually be true. In this interrogation, he gave out some rather interesting information about a certain project that they were doing within Project Reese, which is the name for these facilities. This was the first time that the Glocke was actually ever mentioned. During his interrogation, he ended up giving some information, which to this day is the only account for the Glocke that we actually have. He talked of a large 9 by 15 foot bell-shaped device, which was hollow in the middle and made out of extremely heavy metal. It was also said to contain 2 counter-rotating cylinders, which contained something called Serum 525, a code name for an unidentified purplish liquid. And I have to admit, when I first heard the name Serum 525, I thought it was the most cyberpunk cocktail I've ever heard of. However, I don't think I'd want anybody mixing this in with the party punch bowl, because as it turns out, it was meant to contain this: mercury vapor, jellified beryllium, thorium, and paraffin. And I don't know about you, but unless you want a quick emergency evacuation of all your bowels onto the floor, I don't think I'd want to consume any of those in any sort of quantity. However, according to Jacob Sporenberg, there was actually a purpose for this device. Apparently, when it was powered, the device was able to create a 150 to 200 meter zone of death, which kind of sounds like it's come out of a Star Wars film, but whatever. Now, the effects of this wasn't 100% confirmed. Well, none of this is actually confirmed, because we don't know if this thing even exists. But anyway, by his account, it was supposed to form crystals in animal tissues, blood would turn into gel, and plants would decompose into a carbon sludge. Now, obviously, we have no idea if this effect even happened because, well, we don't know if it even exists. Which is highly unlikely, considering that, well, trying to move a giant bell-shaped device that tall and that big probably would have caught somebody's suspicious eye at least once. Now, there's a lot of theories surrounding what this thing actually was and, again, whether it even existed. However, the research came out in the year 2000 by a Polish author, which, again, I'm not going to butcher his name, so I'm just going to put it up here. And, of course, this then caused a massive, massive surge in conspiracy theories, tinfoil hat wearing comments, and, well, just general confusion over what this thing actually was. Apart from the original description, there were other theories that people came up with. Some people thought it might have been a source of usable electrical energy, which isn't too far beyond the point of reason, I suppose. Some people thought it was some sort of particle accelerator, which I'm not 100% sure how they managed to figure that out, but then again, German scientists at the time were actually playing with this sort of technology, so again, I guess that's not quite so far from reality, I guess. Some people even went as far as thinking it was some sort of flying object, which I'm very sure is probably not likely at all. I mean, we've only just managed to figure out how to make fighter planes. I don't think we'll be able to make a UFO out of this. Now, it's likely that the information that Sporenberg gave was simply just as a way to get himself saved. Of course, no evidence of Die Glocke or Nazi bell was ever actually found, so we literally have no idea of whether this thing actually existed. I think I can speak for a lot of people when I say that if I was close to a weapon that was able to turn me into crystals or into some sort of weird cartilage or some sort of weird version of Mr. Blobby, I think I'd stay well away. With Spawnberg dying on the 12th of June 1952, him and Die Glocke both faded into history. Until Call of Duty turned up and reinvigorated some people's search for Die Glocke. However, I don't think this is going to bring us any closer to the truth than we have now. And thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you press those like and subscribe buttons and also hit that bell so you know when I upload. Hopefully you enjoyed the new style of video that I've tried. It took a lot of extra work, admittedly, but yeah, I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. There will be some more videos on the way soon. Just research is a bit hard at the moment because some of these stories I found have a lot of different information in them. But if you want to watch some more videos, check out over here. You will see the most recent video apart from this one at the top here. And down below that, you will see the whole History Buff Reacts playlist of all the History Buff videos that I've done on this channel. That'll be changing to the weird and stupid histories once I get them all out. So, I've been Zero. This has been Weird and Stupid History Glocke. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.